up, everyone? It's Dave Drake from the Collective Experience. This week we're going to do things just a little bit different. We're going to be doing a little bit more behind the scenes with myself, as well as some of the support crew that you'll see for a lot of these racers. I know you guys don't normally see this. We normally go into like a segment on Track Walk. We're going to split it up a little bit this week to give you guys more of that holistic feel of what a vlog should be. There goes Mr. Creepy. It's going to be really in-depth like this. You're going to have naked Supercross riders. So definitely be sure to check out thecollectivexp.com, guys, and figure out your path to Supercross. Let us help you do that. Let us get you behind the scenes and fully immersed like you've never imagined before. We really want to make sure that we give as many people as many opportunities as possible to be just fully integrated into a Supercross race team. A lot of different options, a lot of different programs, and we want to hook you guys up big time. So we've got some breakfast time getting cooked up by Mr. AJ Whitrock, mechanic extraordinaire. What's on the menu this morning, sir?
Bacon, omelets.
Bacon and omelets. Good morning, AJ Catanzaro. It's race day.
Good morning. What time did you get in?
I got in about midnight last night after grabbing Brad from the airport.
Dude, what kind of toothbrush do you have?
Some like Bosa wood, like.
Is it electric or?
No.
Whatever you call it.
Is yours?
Yeah, but dude, this thing doesn't stay on good enough. It'll probably happen as we're talking. So, mid-toothbrush will just snap in half and it'll always. Because every month they send you a new one of these. But it sucks. It doesn't stay on.
Thank you.
Okay, what do you got? Oh, I forgot about my gear. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down. Yeah, I'll get it all.
So we're about running late for our Uber. Who's downstairs?
Wait, I left my camera.
Oh.
God, no!
AJ's running.
Mess. Alright, let's go.
Off to the races we go with tons of bags, tons of brand new helmets.
Fresh.
Supercross racer is always late.
After you, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, on that side.
It's a little chilly outside.
Yep. Sounds good, brother.
It's freezing. AJ, how you feeling? Cold?
Doing the great, thanks. What's this person driving? Right here.
There's our Uber.
Mechanics for everybody, basically, if they have a real issue.
Hey, Dan. There it is. So we just got to the track. I'm hanging out with the 104 Mex crew.
What's happening? What's happening?
Picking up passes for some of the fans, some of the interns that are gonna be helping us out. It is freezing cold. It's about, what, 32, AJ? 37, oh. I'm giving it too much credit. Walking into the stadium, it's really nice because the pits are indoors, so we're not gonna be freezing our butts off, but Mr. Austin, what do you think is gonna be the top three for today? I mean, I know you're gonna be probably racing Sunday. What's the podium gonna shape up to be?
Man, I'm really hoping AC pulls one off. I'd like to see Roxon up there. And hard to bet against Cooper Webb. I mean, that dude's just there every week.
I gotta agree, man. Cooper's solid. AC's good. I'm thinking Jason Anderson, man. Maybe a podium.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's gonna be tough.
Good start.
We're gonna have to make sure our picks are reflecting our actual results. So hopefully we get some decent money. So.
You don't eat right.
Are we double vlogging again?
Hey,
Stop! Get out of my vlog!
Dave,
I want to talk to
my
Brittany
shot.
and Mac. I don't want to talk to you.
Dave, this is my shot.
All right, guys. So we're inside the SGB racing trailer. It's all kitted out this race. We got some cabinets in here.
Technocraft.
Technocraft. Guys, I'm sure you saw this week that Miss Brittany is going to be on our experience as well. You guys can sign up to hang out with her at Supercross Futures events while she kicks some butt. Yeah, she's extremely talented. She's going to play all humble, but she's super good and will give you an awesome experience. This is her lovely boyfriend, so attractive. Also, AJ's #1 mechanic.
He's the pretty one.
He's the pretty one.
Don't ever let anyone forget that.
So it's about, what, maybe 45 minutes outside from track walk. What do you do, Mac, at this point in the day to get things going for AJ throughout the race day?
We make sure that he's eating the way he should be, which is what I got Britt on right now. Just making sure he's got enough nutrients, carbs, stuff like that in the system to where we give his body enough time to start processing it, and so it'll actually be able to work for him later on in the day. AJ is a rider who suffers from arm pump a lot, so anything on the nutritional side that we can do to help that is a giant bonus. We would normally take the bike through tech already, but that's been done for me, and then just kind of make sure we have everything in order. Tools are all where they should be, parts and everything are organized, so when it comes down to it, once we need to start changing parts out, whatever, it's quick and easy and stress-free instead of freaking out.
Sweet. Speaking of parts and tools, you want to give us a quick tour of the rig?
Yeah, we can do that. It's we just.
You don't even know where everything is.
No, we don't. We just got all these beautiful handmade cabinets and benches and everything from Technocraft this week. We left Anaheim 1 and drove straight through overnight to get to Tennessee the next day. But it gave us some organization. We've got enough room for all of our stock parts and graphics and extra seat covers and everything there. More aftermarket parts and chains, sprockets, brakes, grips, pipes, radiators, hole shot devices, handlebars, anything else you could possibly need in a pinch. Tubes and gloves and all that fun stuff. Short people stuff because they can't touch when they go to start on the line. This also will eventually be Jason's suspension bench on the go. So we're gonna set this up for Jason. All those tools and everything will go in here. The quality of these shelves and everything is just second to none. I've never seen anything so well built and so sturdy enough to handle everything we need. I thought we were going to actually run out of space. And then these two beautiful cabinets full of our cleaning products and oils and lubricants and blood and engine ice. So nice to hook us up with all that good stuff and just kind of spread everything out so it's easy enough to get to. So when we're in that panic mode like last weekend, it's easy enough to.
That should be Evans right there.
It could be. It very well could be. But so yeah, we're just trying to kind of figure out the lay of the land and see how this works out best for us. It'll take us a couple rounds to really get a good flow in here and figure out where things are best put. But so far, we're leaps and bounds ahead of where we were last weekend.
How was press day yesterday, guys?
Press day was good. Track has a very, very good flow. Like, I mean, we rode most of it. We didn't ride the whoops, but we rode everything else. Track, yeah. Dirt is amazing here. It's best dirt of the year. So yeah, press day's good. Check out the vlog, A-Ray61. You know, I gotta plug it. I gotta plug
This
it.
is what this is for, dude. Plug your stuff, bro.
Hey man, I seen it.
I'm here to support you guys, dude.
Hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah. A-Ray61, baby.
Moto Mike, how are we feeling today, brother?
No, Cholo Mike.
Really good.
Cholo Mike.
Feeling really good.
No, hey,
I like to think we got some home court advantage. This is Alex's home court race. So press day went really good yesterday. Minimal adjustments. I think it'll be really good.
Here you go.
Cholo Mike.
Double breakfast, huh?
Well, I thought to be yeah, Brittany.
Oh, God.
I didn't know what that was.
Dude, so explain.
My new nutritionist said that my original breakfast wasn't up to snuff, so she made me another one. I think that's a
Hey, walk us through this section really quick, man. This looks kind of unique with the.
Yeah,
bolt
this is a
corner.
first turn. So you turn here. No, we have a double jump, a right-hand turn, and then a double jump, which look to be the same exact length.
God damn it,
I didn't know if you
So,
wanted double coverage here.
Do the is the approach the same? Is the landing the same on both of
No.
these?
Okay, so on press day, my approach. I have so much peanut butter stuck to the roof of my mouth. It's water. My approach with the first one was to just jump it, see what happens, but then go the same exact speed because they're the same distance, they're the same double. Turns out you gotta hit the first one about twice as fast as the second one. So I hit the first one, cleared it perfect, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go same speed as the second one. Went the same speed, landed in the corner. So it just must be the pitch of the takeoff. You gotta go really, really slow.
Okay.
But I'm
So
going to.
when you guys are walking the track like this, how can you visualize and see exactly what combo you want to do? Because regular riders, the everyday, weekend warrior, some of them would say like, okay, that's gonna be a double, that's a triple. You guys are like, no, that's a wheel tap and quad.
Well,
for example, how do you guys break that down?
Are you filming? A section like this, actually, it's such a long rhythm that it is a little confusing to know for certain. But as riders, what you would do is probably pick 2 or 3 or 4 possibilities of what's going to happen. But then as soon as you get on the bike, you start to realize what's realistic and what's not. So like in press day, I quickly got a chance to walk this before I went out. And what I thought I was going to do didn't end up being at all what the line-in was. So, because I thought that this would be like annoying to try to jump that little deal up over that steep next thing. But once this formed like a foot deep rut, and it had really good pop, so you could pop up over that one pretty easily.
How's it looking, Alex?
It's good. Yeah. It's about the same as yesterday. They made a few changes, just some shaping stuff. Only thing we didn't ride was the whoops, so. And they look good. I don't know if they're going to break down or stay hard, but either way, we're ready for it.
How is it when you have to adapt to something that breaks down versus stays relatively pretty solid? Like, how do you make that split-second decision to get used to that?
I don't know. Well, usually, I mean, with us on the 450s, we have, we watch the 250 guys first, which is good. That's usually what I do. I just see what the 250 guys are doing. If they're still skimming, they're still skimming. If they start to jump towards the end, it means it's probably getting pretty good to jump. So you just sort of got to kind of watch, keep on your toes, and just, get it.
Good shit.
Yeah.
All right, what breakdown, guys? What are we thinking?
I'm busy.
They have a lot to do with Sunset Ridge motocross tracks.
These
He
look
doesn't
good.
own it, but he basically
They look a little uneven.
Right.
And his son's riding around. He's like,
Wow, they're flying. They're using air technique.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
last time I saw him was in 2009, I think, at the Riders Cup start.
So, Scotty, how's the track shaping up for you, sir? What are you
It's good.
thinking?
It's really good. We rode press yesterday. It's like some of the best dirt that we'll ride all year. And the rhythms, I would say, were they're technical, but they weren't over technical. They're pretty good balance.
Okay.
So I think it'll be good.
Nice, man. I think this is
It's like a finish line double.
A little bigger.
doable for a pretty sick whip.
Without ruts, yeah.
All right, stamp it. Greco doing a whip tonight.
I don't whip. I'll shoot my butt to the side a little bit. Might put my elbows up for once.
So I like to hear, we got about this now 12 hours.
Ooh, that FXR gear looks nice. Looks
Don't look at me.
awesome.
We got preference on color on Gatorade.
Everything I need is in there. I have electrolyte pills. I have electrolyte
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah, I think zipper says thank you. How are you? Not bad.
So we're looking at
I like this
all of
jacket. It's
AJ's fans from all over the world. This is it. This is all he's got.
This is every single
This
fan.
is every single fan.
We're his
And
biggest
they're all
fan.
minus one over here. No. It's all one family unit too, so it basically just counts as one fan.
Shout out to the 104 MX crew. Gosh, this guy is so attractive. Oh my gosh.
Dave, what?
All right, guys, we're just finished up track walk. We're here with the Slowpoke. So right now we're just getting geared up, getting things going for the first qualifying, which was what time?
12:40.
12:40 for the slow 450 guys. And we're going to be probably hopping around doing some interviews with some more riders, getting some in-depth coverage on what they think the track is doing, how it's breaking down, how their bike setup is, and you might see us poking around with Big MX Radio and Supercross.com. You'll notice AJ is wearing some really nice FXR gear, all fitted out. This stuff is awesome, super breathable. AJ, why do you like FXR gear so much?
Well, it fits like spandex-y. And I was reading the tag the other day because I was curious as to what the material is. It's got some spandex in there. And it fits me really tight, which I like. I wear a small jersey, sometimes a kid's XL, depending on what line gear I'm wearing. And then a size 30 pant, nice and tight. There's nothing worse when you're riding than like you have your elbows up and you have like, I call it bat wings, when the jersey's just dangling down and catching the wind. That can get really annoying. And the colors are cool.
I was just going to say the colors are phenomenal, the colorways. You guys can actually pick up some of this gear for 30% off. Check out FXR Racing and use promo code TCEFXR3012. That's TCEFXR3012. TCEFXR3012. 30% off. You can look like AJ Catanzaro. Just maybe ride a little bit faster. All right, Mr. Pulley, how are we feeling going into our first untimed session?
Good. Track looks good. Pretty technical, jumpy, kind of my style. So, looking forward to it.
So, what's going through your mind right as you're getting geared up and heading out for your practice sessions? What are you kind of going over in your head and trying to focus on?
Just kind of focusing on the rhythms and lines that I'm thinking I want to go and try and hit, and just having a smooth day and putting everything together and staying focused. So just being mentally strong and fit as possible.
Christian Craig, a little excited out here. He wants to get out front, understandably. Dylan Ferrandis with that.
So what's up, guys? We're back at the SGB Racing trailer. Just finished up with the first qualifying session with the rest of the 450 guys, and it looks like it's shaping up really well. The track looks phenomenal. Definitely happy to be here as opposed to like a California track. Love the Cali tracks, but the dirt here is just so ideal. It's awesome. AJ and the rest of the guys are looking good. AJ was able to get on the board for once, so good job to him for not sucking. And a lot of our other riders, Bubba Pauly, Scotty Wennerstrom, they both look super awesome. David Pulley's making his way around the track, doing pretty decent. Josh Greco looked really good. Colton Ack looked pretty solid, man. That guy looks really good in his Honda. All around, I think it's shaping up for a lot of the guys to really ride very, very well, ride smooth and not make too many mistakes. It's not too slippery. It's not too tacky. It's perfect right now. So I think we're gonna shape up for a really good main event. My top 3, I'm gonna stamp it right now. I want to go with AC, Cooper Webb, and Jason Anderson. I pray to God I'm right, because my fantasy team is suffering right now. Really amped to see the racing tonight, as I'm sure everyone else is. So we're gonna be bringing you guys some more behind the scenes with the riders, do a couple of rig tours, and give you guys a full immersion into it. Thanks.
Hey, you're the first 10 of the year, dude. Yeah. First 10 of the year. Big old baloney nipples for my guy here.
Hey guys, it's Josh Berkeley here. We're at St. Louis Supercross. This is the second round.
About to go qualify here.
Here we go.
Get her in the show.
So where are we sitting right now, AJ?
32nd overall. Right now.
Yeah, but according to these numbers, like I have a 57.0, and it like drops off pretty heavy a couple guys after.
So where can this guy make up some time?
Which means I can maybe loosen up a bit.
Right.
Where can this guy make up some time, AJ?
Rhythms.
Oh, you mean doubling? Doubling's not fast?
Dublin's not fast. Dublin's not fast.
Who would have thought that doubling's not fast?
What do you mean doubling's not fast?
So Mac, what is some of the roles that you have to do and some of the tasks you have to do leading up to qualifying?
I have to obviously make sure the bike's all tight, make sure nothing obvious is loose, chain, tire pressure, spokes, handlebars, controls, all that good stuff. So that lesser known jobs, getting him mentally ready. 7. Making sure that he knows where he's supposed to be at, when he's supposed to be eating, drinking, all the way down to rubbing CBD cream on his arm so he doesn't try and pump up that hard. Basically, whatever we can do to make his life easier, so he's in a better headspace and more relaxed, that's what we do.
Okay guys, we're here with AJ Catanzaro and his intern for this week, Mr. Michael Fisher. Great bike builder. He's not going to talk about it, but this guy can build a mean bike. Mike got a chance to experience what it's like to hang out with AJ, be a mechanic for the day, go behind the scenes. So Michael, tell me, what was it like?
It's been seriously awesome. I mean, I've always wondered what it's like to be behind the scenes and seeing all the guys on this side of it. And like, man, what do you ever do to get to that point? So it's actually really cool to actually work with the riders and go down on the floor and actually be in the action, go on the track walk, and I mean, it's just like a dream come true.
Is it more or less organized than you anticipated?
Less organized, for sure.
I knew he was going to say that. And today's gone smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less organized, yeah.
The whole pro deal, not the collective. Collective is very
that
organized.
part's
This guy's not organized.
Yeah.
We'll ask your rider. So AJ, when you were a young boy and finally went pro, what's one thing about Supercross or the tracks that kind of shocked you as like I didn't realize it was like this? Or
probably just the peakiness of things and how straight up and down, like the over-under bridge before the finish line.
Yeah.
Like when you realize, like when you actually walk it and you're like, okay, this is that steep. On TV just doesn't do justice. And then maybe the ruts. Are the ruts like about what you expected?
Yeah.
I know it's hard to see from where you're at, even though you were in the
Well, I mean, you could see them on the face of that over-under jump. So
Yeah,
those were,
yeah.
I mean, that was getting crazy. But
yeah, it's not easy.
And it's ridiculous how big they are in person. Like standing at the bottom of that jump. So it's cool.
Yeah. Well, even on track walk today, like 2 doubles going across the start straight. I think you were standing next to me when I said, I was like, walking this, I don't know how I actually jump these things. Like, if you were to ask me, would you jump this or not? I say absolutely not. And then for whatever reason, when I get in my gear, I just go out there, and those are the easiest parts of the track. Yeah.
What's up, guys? We just finished up the 450 LCQ. Some awesome battles in that one. Those guys were absolutely flying. Brayton was out front. Chad Reed behind him. Cunningham was just on fire. I mean, you guys will see during the night show. AJ rode pretty decent, got a good jump, but not the best, man. Would you agree? Yeah. Not the best ride. He looked loose. He looked loose, but he wasn't nearly as aggressive as he could have been, despite this guy's best efforts, and he's putting in a ton of work.
Dude, I try hard.
You do, and it shows in the bike. The bike's amazing. The rider is just
fuck it, that's good enough for me.
But A-Ray pulled out a really gutsy ride, made a few passes on the last couple of laps, and got in the night program. So SGB is in. Super great for these guys. The hard work's paying off. I'm surprised A-Ray got anywhere with the Chipotle catered food that we had. We were all grubbing for a good 2 hours, so hats off to him for not getting too slouched out. And these guys are going to fight for a good spot in the main. So be sure to tune in. Be sure to follow A-Ray, SGB Racing, and all these guys. And don't forget, guys, you have an opportunity to sign up with them and experience all of this behind the scenes with your favorite riders. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, guys.
Oh, A-Ray 62 vlog, sorry. Go like, subscribe, comment below, check out my vlogs. We did one for Round 2 St. Louis, so go check that out as well.
Runs a couple of runs after G. Husqvarna is across the line first. Zach Osborne did it earlier. He just did it again, but it is Ken Roxon right on the back wheel. Jason Anderson and Bam Bam Porsche trying to push in the third spot. Across the finish line, Ken Roxon goes down low. Zach Osborne, Ken Roxon, side by side over the tunnel. Zach is able to keep it out in front. How long can he keep it up? We got a marathon going down. The 4:58 event. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Despite the sprint out of the gate. By the way, nice lead start by all of our riders. Going down, and we're running Sunday. That goes well for this main.
So what's up, everybody? We're back at the house right now. Finished up with the races. We're all beat and pretty tired. I got the pro racer right here who's feeling pretty sore, I'm sure, after the race. I don't know what that is. Ooh,
Domino's.
pizza. Yeah, Domino's is the move. So AJ, how was the ride?
It was pretty good.
We got other
It was
AJ,
pretty
mechanic AJ over here.
It was pretty good.
I gave it my best tonight. Just
It was
wasn't
pretty good.
enough, but-
You rode fluid, rode loose.
No, but more loose. Heat race, I was proud of myself on the heat race because like 3 laps in I was exhausted, and I just didn't give up. And I actually rode a pace that was decent. I'm not very fast, but I made it happen. LCQ, terrible start, but good progress overall. Good progress. I have press day next weekend, so I'll be able to
keep progressing. That's the main thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the kind of the more inclusive behind the scenes look at a typical race day with a bunch of our riders. It's a lot of fun, very tiring, a lot of work. Be sure to check out thecollectivexp.com, be able to hang out with guys like this nerd and a bunch of other pro riders for an experience that you guys will not forget. The connections you make it's invaluable, and we're having a blast helping out as many people as we can get behind the velvet rope. So check it out, guys. Thanks.
Now let's see if we can get closer. But trying to spook words like quad and triple might scare him off. Shit, he might have heard us.
So AJ, it's almost time to get geared up for the night program.
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking for your finish tonight? How you gonna end up?
I think in the heat race, I'm going to play it pretty conservative, just go for a top 3, and then in the main event, I don't see anything but a win happening, honestly.
If anyone gets in your way, then what are you gonna do?
Sorry?
If anyone gets in your way, what are you gonna do to them?
I'm probably going to start a fight. Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.